Hold on. Before you watch the rest of the video, I have a new site on Tippy where you can see lots of unseen videos and more. Link in description. Don't miss out. Join the team and enjoy the video.
Values,
Culture,
culture, what else?
touching,
Yeah.
spiritual bypassing,
Yeah. What else?
ethics versus not legal.
Absolutely. And we've been working in groups doing a project recently in class where everyone's kind of analyzing the ethical code for a certain kind of complicated little case that I put up on the slide. But Monica is running a private practice now, 2 private practices. She worked at Vital Soul for 9 years. Yeah. I have been highlighting your expertise as a LPC, licensed professional counselors. That's their discipline. TJ's discipline.
I think it is really important for all of us, like in this space, to really understand our personal capacities for other advocacy outside of that. One of the reasons why I pivoted from therapy to doing best practices or research that would be more helpful for people. But that also extends to society, right? There are policies in place, like in housing, that realize that you're exhausted and burned out, and now you can't help anybody. So it's important for each of us to understand our own capacities.
So we have a question on that, so let's go to that side of things next. Under bound.
No one hears anything, everyone's great, we're all fine. So if you're willing to put in 10 hours, you can. And if you're willing to put in 12, you can. And if you're willing to put in 14, you can. And there will still be more work. So some of the things I'm thoughtful of trying to contain it within that is there will always be another fire to put out. There will always be somebody else that needs something. And of course there's exceptions. You can't just say there's a crisis like clocking out, right? But when that becomes habit, the cell phone battery will die. And what comes of that is lots of burnout that I can attest to.
Yeah, totally. And just, I feel in learning yourself, because only you can answer that question. And I do, and your own boundaries in this space is not only difficult, it's needed, but on the other side, it's almost, we have to get to that space where we understand our own boundaries and have our voice in that, because people will make you feel terrible in this space, and unintentionally. I don't think they're trying to be like, you're selfish and terrible, but that's the way that it can come across. And so for you to be confident in your own space of no, I am, well, and obviously it does depend on your role, but setting your boundaries that my work phone goes off at 5. If you need to be on call, be on call or whatever, but it's having those practical things for yourself, because you know yourself, that you need in the moment. Sometimes it might be a distraction. Sometimes it might be something that's really engaging with a friend. But that again is just only you.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. So what would you all say is the ethical implication here? When you are at that burnout capacity, how can that impact you and others around you? Personally, professionally.
If you are operating from a state of burnout, you're not offering up your best self, right? You're not putting the best version. Tell me that the people don't recognize when your body language says that you're annoyed or tired of them, right? So if you are operating from a state of burnout,